And we are so back with my man, Sifu Ralph Haenel. How you doing, man?
Good.
How you doing?
I'm glad to be back. It's wonderful.
Wow. You're now the publisher, a writer, choreographer, now actor.
Yes, I'm...
You moving up the ladder?
Yes, I'm extending the list.
Ladder. Wow. Now, did you become an actor by choice, though, or?
No, it was an absolute coincidence. I never learned it. I just like to teach my classes really interactive, involving people and creating scenarios.
Yeah.
But it's not even what got it started. So it was some 5 years ago. Wing Chun Kung Fu student of mine from the island approached my family and said, "Do you know, would he be okay with playing a part, maybe a fight scene in a movie?" And they said, "Well, what do you think?" "Of course, whoa, he's been waiting for something like this." And this is how I, for the first time, went over to the island, met the director, Dave Campbell. He's also the producer, the cameraman, the grip.
Yeah.
Then Ansa Maya, my student, who wrote the script out of 3 ideas together, lead actor. He wrote the music, played the music, recorded the music for the movie. We met up and said, "Oh, okay, let's get started. This is your part. This is who you're going to be, your character." And next trip already, I was there. This is where you walk through. You're in Spain, meeting the lead character. And so, are you ready? Camera rolling and action. And that's how it got started. Just like that.
Now, just that alone, just hearing you say it. I mean, to become a good actor, though, I mean, what do you have to do to become a good actor? Because you haven't done it before, so what do you have to do?
Yeah, I have not done it at all. For my role, I'm playing a old East German Secret Service general from the Stasi in East Germany who survived the fall of the wall, the end of the Secret Service, then went into the private sector. And I'm actually having allocated lots of funds to produce super soldiers in a secret facility. And what I did is, out of my personal experience, having been a political prisoner in East Germany and then having faced my interrogation officers, I always went kind of in my mind around the table into their shoes, how they were standing there, how they were looking down on me, and how they said, "I'm going to destroy your life, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that."
Yeah.
So, and I tried to now put this all into this person.
So you tried to incorporate everything into being that one part.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, a really nasty person. Always looks nice, but in the end is revealed evil.
But that's okay, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's good action.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I would have never thought each shoot again and again. I don't know, it's just exciting to do this, to play the role, to meet so many great people on the island here in Vancouver. Sometimes you do a phone conversation with someone. So his part was already taped, I don't know, in 2013. Mine was taped in 2014. In a movie, we talk very agitated with each other, and then you meet those great people at the big screen premiere. We had one in Victoria, one here in Vancouver at the Rio, where you see yourself for the first time, the whole finished product on the big screen. Hey, what could be better?
Wow.
Okay, there's one thing, seeing actually holding the DVD. And Dave Campbell and Ansa Maya, they had produced one Blu-ray of the movie at the big screen premiere. We were holding it. Photos were taken. I said, "This is mine. I'm taking this one home."
That's a good moment, though, man.
Yeah, oh, amazing, amazing,
now, with the whole movie, though. Now, we kind of heard a little bit about how it got together.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get involved in it by saying, "I want to be the choreographer and this and that"?
Due to me a lot of times improvising in a studio when I teach Wing Chun Kung Fu, so I was basically asked, "Hey, we have this huge scene where you're in one of your safe houses as the General Conrad Mathias. You're surrounded by 20 Secret Service agents from the CIA. How would you like to kill them?" And so now I thought, okay, the first one, pum, gets shot. The next one, pum, I take him out with my hands. The next one, he's surprising me in the basement with a knife. I take a broomstick with some long pole techniques from the Wing Chun Kung Fu. Then I come out, there's some sticks lying around. 2 guys come at me, so I use my sticks. It's a little bit eskrima, and then I go into the back alley, and suddenly the rest of them surrounds me all a little bit cheesy to remind of East German KGB times where you see already the sheep suits. Well, they are agents, and then they attack me. and from there
You
it
just do your
goes
thing.
down.
Okay. You know what? We have the clip of all what he just said. So we're going to, I'm stop talking. Let's see the clip. Now, did anybody get hurt in that clip?
No, the only one was who got hurt, the young man, Tony, whose eyes I took out. Somebody was standing behind him and held him up so that you could see his feet shaking, and the person was, come on, finish this, take his eye out, I have to put him down again. But of course, you don't see that.
That's messed up. But that must be fun, though, just doing the fight scene.
Yes. And altogether, those two guys, they had this idea, Dave Campbell and Anson Meyer, to first make a web series out of it. Then it turned into the movie as the scenes progressed, and my character also got a little bit larger because the fight scenes were nice. We did a scene on the island, and cameraman, director was saying, okay, can you hit him in a particular angle? And Anselm was flying, and he, wow, cool, can I see this again? So this is in the end fight scene of the movie. So there were all those tiny little moments in that made it just so exciting to work with them, and their patience, me not being an actor, every now and then saying, you know what, well, you should be doing it this way or that way, and maybe you can let your character talk like that, and learning while doing it.
What I'm thinking about, I'm watching the scene, I'm thinking, now, when you're hitting somebody, what kind of precaution are you taking, though? Now, because I'm thinking when you're trying to hit somebody, you're going to hit them in a particular angle. You have to set it up where you have to say, okay, move this way a little bit so I can get you. Or were you kind of like setting them in the right place already?
Yeah, we did this a little bit. Of course, Anselm, who had the experience to do the camera angles, he said, okay, you have to hit from this angle. And since most of them were my students, they're used to getting hit a little bit. They said, okay, let's get it over with. I'm ready. Got into the scene and then bam! And then we're going down. This is what makes it also look surreal. We had somebody else look at one of the scenes and said, man, that looks quite real, not even like in the other movies. Said, yeah, because from here to here, all the punches, they were really thrown. They made contact. They really hit.
Yeah. Now, Steven Seagal does that kind of stuff. Now, that looks like some Steven Seagal stuff that you were doing. Did you watch some of these other action movies, like fighting movies, before you actually got to do Quantum?
Not really. We developed all of our own ideas based on our Wing Chun Kung Fu training and just being very animated, putting this into scene. We wanted to create something different that wasn't there before, that may not look always as flashy, but really it's got some boom.
And it does. And you know what? I'm going to get you the On Da Grine question because I know we're running out. I love talking to you because I know when we sit down all the time. But the On Da Grine question, all the people that want to make a movie, they're not finding the right people to help them. Now, you found the right people and got everybody. Now, what can you tell these other people to inspire them to stay on the grind, to get to the position where you are?
What I saw with myself, with Dave Campbell, with Anselm Meyer, we had passion, and everybody who we talked to, like you said, we could go on for an hour. We talked to them, and in the end, they were sitting, yes, please count me in. I want to do it. This makes a huge difference. We didn't have any funding. Everybody paid their way in, financed their own trips to the set, and so the passion does it all. And to believe in a project, it takes 1 year, 2, 3, 4 years. It doesn't matter. If you believe in it, do it. Go ahead, make it happen.
Exactly.
Best thing in the world.
Wow. Now, what's next for you guys? You making?
There's actually a condensed 1 hour version coming out. It's still kind of secret. You're probably the first to know. Oops, and a lot more people. It's all in the planning and will soon be announced. A 1 hour version of Quantum Shock, a special cut where there's a lot of unseen footage in there. We did some shooting this year again.
Okay.
So there's more to come.
I can't wait to see it because I like the fight scenes, man. The fight scenes are awesome. Now, where can we actually see it? It's on
Right now, if you go to YouTube, put in Quantum Shock the movie, you find all the clips. You find it via my link, quantumshock.com. There you get to a reel. All the information is there. This version that was out now can also be bought via DVD, Blu-ray. So quantumshock.com, and you're good.
Oh, good. Now, tell me where your studio is. Put it out there for people. Where you teach Wing Chun?
Oh, okay. I'm teaching on Victoria Drive, corner of 49th Avenue. There's a big store, yellow awning, Kuhnwei Martial Arts Supplies, and I teach every Monday, every Wednesday evening, 7:30 till 10 p.m. And the rest of the week, I do private lessons, Wing Chun, Kung Fu around the clock.
There we go.
It was a pleasure.
This is my man, Sifu Ralph Haenel. You make sure that you go to his studio on 49th
49th Victoria Drive.
Make sure you go, wingchunkungfu.com. I want to thank David Morin for coming out. Ralph Haenel, you know who it is, man. It's your man Valentine. If you think it's your time to shine, you need to get on the ground with your man Valentine. Tweet me, Facebook me, Instagram me. Get at Ralph too. Do what you got to do. Thank all the sponsors and everybody else. You know we out.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, man.
Ready for some passion, man, 'cause he got one, most of y'all lacking. Hacking, celebrities go cracking. Everything goes in orderly fashion. So if you think it's your time to shine, baby, you better catch up with Valentine, baby. On the grind, TV on your mind. Tune in, let's see who's gonna shine next. Come and stand